right, let's talk about the Aer City Pouch 2. The newest upgraded tech pouch from the Aer City collection. The Slim Pouch 1 was one of my favorite tech pouches of all time. So in this video, we're gonna talk about the pros and the cons and show you what I've been packing it out with the past few days as I've been testing it so you can decide if it's a tech pouch for you. And if it's not, you're gonna wanna stick around to the end of this video where I'll give you 2 alternative tech pouch recommendations in case you're not quite sure that this is the tech pouch for you. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. There's only one way to find out. Let's talk about the gist of the Aer Slim Pouch 2. Aer is a company from San Francisco that's known for making very sleek and urban carry gear. And this tech pouch is one of their most popular pouches for sure, but products in general. Like this thing has like a cult-like following, and for good reason. Some of its top features being a front pocket, protected with a shiny PU-coated zipper, a couple external lash points on the back. We got a little hanging / carry loop right here, a well-organized main compartment with some really beautiful upgraded materials. And potentially most important of all is the ability to self-stand like a champ. As of recording, this pouch comes in 5 different color and or fabric options. This is the black in Cordura 1680D ballistic nylon. The pouch gives you 1.5 liters capacity, which in my opinion is like that sweet spot for where you want your tech pouch to be. Not too big, not too small, somewhere in between. It weighs a super light 0.37 pounds. Like all Aer products, it's protected by a lifetime warranty against manufacturing defects. And for all that, as of recording, it costs around $49 US. And if at any point in this review you're thinking to yourself, that is the real Slim Pouch, and you're gonna make a purchase, you wanna find out more information, we do recommend that you do so using the first link in the description below. Reason being, that link makes sure that you get the best price, and we oftentimes have discount codes. But that link also helps support the Nomadization YouTube channel and team so we can keep making the best bag reviews on the web. Thank you very much. All right, let's talk about the outside of the Aer Slim Pouch 2. Aer's aesthetic, they just knocked it out of the park. There should be noted a couple differences from V1 if you're like a hardcore bag nerd like me and you're in the carry community. One of the biggest things is gonna be the softening of these edges, which I think, in my opinion, gives it a bit more of a unisex, kind of less masculine, adorable sort of a look. Yes, you're adorable. Yes, you are. But you know what's not adorable? This right here, 1680D Cordura ballistic nylon. It's the opposite of adorable. It's manly and burly and durable. And honestly, it's quite unnecessary for a pouch like this, because you don't really need that much durability. I mean, ballistic nylon was literally invented by the military to like stop bullets. So like, this thing going last. And that ballistic nylon is just gorgeous, has a beautiful shine to it, and has a bit of weather resistance as well. One other super important thing to note about the outside of this pouch is just how well it self-stands. Not all pouches can do this. And what's great about the Slim Pouch is that it does it in a way that doesn't increase bulk too much. It's not like a super dense, bulky, padded Slim Pouch. They just threw a flat bottom here, which when it's packed out properly, allows it to self-stand, and the real Slim Pouch does stand up. But I'm curious for you, like, is a self-standing tech pouch important? Does it provide value? Is it unnecessarily bulky? What do you think about self-standing tech pouches? Let me know in the comments below. On the back side, we have this hang loop right here, which for me is a little, overkill. You're not really gonna be waltzing around the streets of the city, like this. But it does give you the option to hang it, I guess, just in case you need it. And what's interesting is we also have these 2 external lash points here, which you can see you can also weave things through, one of which would make the most sense being some sort of strap that allows you to then carry this as like a sling. But as far as I'm aware, Aer doesn't sell any straps that currently connect to this. Please, if I'm wrong, do let me know. But I guess the good news is that if it's really important to you, you should be able to buy sort of like a standard sling strap, clip it on, then you get the best of both worlds, tech pouch and a sling. Outside complete, let's talk about the inside of the Aer Slim Pouch 2. Of which we have 2 pockets to discuss. The first one is this front pocket here, which is a YKK zipper, and it's protected with a polyurethane coating. Now here's the deal with polyurethane coatings. They're great on one hand, because they provide extra weather resistance, which on a tech pouch, I don't know how important that actually is. I think the other great thing about polyurethane as to where you'll like it on this pouch is that it gives it a very sleek look. But as you can see here, I've got the Aer City Sling 2, and you can see this polyurethane coating has seen better days. And it can get worse over time. These PU coatings just can peel, especially with significant more exposure to sunlight. So sort of a pro and a con that you gotta keep in mind. This pocket's pretty small. It does run to the top right here, and then stops about right here. It doesn't run all the way to the bottom. This is great for things that are small that you want quicker access to, like chapstick and your Zin tin. Zip them on in. Like I said, nothing too bulky will fit in there, but for smaller things, easy peasy. Main compartment. So I've been using this as my personal tech pouch for the past week, and I gotta say, I'm a big fan. It's just perfect for what I need. If you're looking for a crap ton of pockets, it might not be enough for you. So you can see in the back, I put my Kindle. I got a magic mouse and a portable battery. And in the middle section, you can see I got my plugs for my US adapters. I just traveled from Chicago to Hong Kong about 5 days ago. I'm still a bit jet lagged, okay, so bear with me, people. And then we got 2 pockets here as well. Now I'm gonna unload everything so you can actually see it in detail. I do love this internal material. It's a ripstop nylon. The ripstop is great because it's reinforced stitching, which just gives you extra durability in case something were to tear. And that light color helps to create a highlight effect, making it a bit easier to find what you put where, which is actually very, very, very helpful on a small tech pouch like this. And then for these 1, 2, 3, 4 lining pockets, they utilize a really nice mesh that has a little elasticity to it, but not too much as to where it's gonna get like loose and gross over time. Like it's got a tightness to it, but it's very nice to the touch. In the zipper pocket, I'm gonna go ahead and throw these cables right here. Cables are annoying and loud and our keys, so I like to keep them in their place, nice and tidy in that pocket. Got the battery and the mouse. We'll throw a Kindle in that back sleeve. And then in these other 2 lining pockets, we'll go ahead and throw some tissues, some gum, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the tech pouch. One thing to note is that the zippers to the main compartment are not PU coated, which means they're significantly easier to zip and unzip. And these new zipper pullers by Aer are very rubbery, which have a pro and a con. On the pro side, easy to grab and like grip and then to open and to close, but there is a bit of stickiness to them that's not my favorite, but they're quite functional. That's about it. Let's talk about the pros and the cons of the Aer Slim Pouch 2. Pro number 1, the fact that it can self-stand. Pro number 2, made from extremely high quality materials. And pro number 3 for me, I'm just gonna say this is the perfect amount of organization in a tech pouch. But I'm curious, like, what about you? Do you want more pockets? Do you want less pockets? What's your like pocket tech pouch ratio? Let me know in the comments below. But on the flip side, I got some cons and here they are. Con number 1 is that while it's a pro for me, maybe some of y'all out there, it might not have enough pockets and you might want some more organization. And con number 2 is that while these materials are pretty weather resistant, it's not the most waterproof tech pouch that I've ever reviewed. But honestly, I'm really stretching for these cons. This thing is pretty perfect. It's only 49 bucks. And just a reminder, if you like agree with me and you're like, dude, 49 bucks, that's crazy. I'm totally getting one. And you're gonna make a purchase, we do recommend you do so with the first link in the description because that's where you can get the best price. And if we have any discount codes, that's what they'll be. But if you're not quite sold and you wanna see what other options are on the market, let me give you 2 right now. Alternative recommendation number 1 is gonna be the Peak Design Tech Pouch Small. This is a great pick for you if you're really digging the shape of the Slim Pouch, but you just kind of want to see it done with a different material and a little bit different of a style. They're really similar in a lot of ways, but that Peak Design origami pocketing is pretty cool. And the polycarbonate nylon just has a different feel to it. It's similar, but a little different. And then my second alternative recommendation is going to be the Bellroy Desk Caddy. Again, this is a great option for you if you're really into the idea of a self-standing tech pouch, but you want something that's a little bit less dark, maybe a little less masculine and a bit more fun. And a bit more sense of like design sophistication to it. The Desk Caddy is beautiful. Peak Design Slim Pouch is awesome. You can't go wrong with any of the 3 that we're talking about. But to learn more about the 2 alternatives, just go ahead and watch these videos right here. If you got any questions about any pouches or any bags at all, be sure to let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Aaron. This is Nomads Nation, and we'll catch you next time.